this is stuff I actually got yesterday, Sunday, while I was working at the... where the hell was I? Well, I was working at the Kearney flea market. Some of it people brought to me, and some of it was like, drop-offs, and I had some was somebody bought something for me, and then some of it was from like someone I know who sells, and he had some games, so he just gave me the heads up on it. Anyway, I'll do the games because that's mostly what I got. For $20, I bought a Xbox, and it's complete with 2 controllers. I can sell the Xboxes for $35. I know the person I bought it from, so I pretty much gave him as much money as I'm willing to ever give for these. The only bright side on this lot is that there's 2 controllers, so I'll either get $30 to $35 with a couple of games. So we're talking like maybe $10 profit, and then another $5. So I'll either get $35 or $40 altogether. So $20 to me was fair to pay. For $16, I got this little group of games, and I guess they're DVDs. I didn't really want much of this. It's kind of nonsense. Like, I got a Carnival Games. I got an iCarly. To be honest, I will probably just take the game out, throw it in a thing, sell a game loose, and use the box for when I need a box to sell something on Amazon, or like for a better game, because the box is in good shape. Alvin with the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. I don't think any of these games have any real value. The Little Mermaid, maybe. I could probably sell that one at a flea market. These 3 games are probably going to be like slow or hard to sell. Pets Rescue, that's even though it says $29.99, this is probably like a $5 game now. And so you could see why. Here's the best game. I gave her like 5 for this one, and then the rest just averaged to 11 for everything else. Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games. I don't even think this is a very valuable game, but I think it's worth like maybe 10 to 12, between 10 and 15. Then I got some DVDs from the same person. I got Tinkerbell, Fun Size, The Dogfather, and Airplane 2, the sequel. I might watch that. And Baby Geniuses. Not great movies, but again, 16 for everything. I can make money off of that stuff. Not gonna get rich. For $2, I bought these 2 loose games in a broken case. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. In the case, this might be worth $8 or $10. And then I got Project Gotham Racing. I'm going to put these 2 games, one's PlayStation, one's Xbox. I'm going to put these 2 games in a binder of loose games I have and sell it for $4 or $3 or $2. As you can see, nothing too exciting there. Actually, kind of nonsense. Okay, for $50, I got all this stuff. This was a better buy. But again, nothing amazing, I don't think. I'll look at these games in a second. I spent, in my head, I paid $20 for the Sega Genesis. Well, no, maybe more, maybe less. And it came with these 3 games. Disney Toy Story, not a valuable game. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, not a valuable game. And Taz, and Escape from Mars, not a valuable game. I would literally sell this. And again, I bought this from somebody I know, a friend. So I would literally sell what you see here for $20, and then these 2 things I'd sell for $7, so that's $27, and this I guess I'd get $5. I'm gonna keep it though. So that's like $32. So nothing special. Let's see. Did I get this separate? I might have bought these separate. Sonic Heroes, Tomb Raider Legends, and oh, you know what? I traded these. This was a trade. Someone wanted another game dealer. He's not a dealer. He says he's a collector. Maybe he's a dealer. I don't really know. He wanted a game that I had that I valued in the $10 to $15 range. So he traded me these, and I don't know about what the value is on this game. This game is probably $4 or $5, which I'll sell it for $4 or $3. And this one is probably valued like $5. I'll put 8 on it, sell for $5, somewhere in that range. So all in all, I'll get at the very least $10, or I might get as much as $15 or $18 for that lot. Okay, this was part of the $50 lot that I got, and I did get some Super Nintendo games in box, but I don't imagine the only value these games would have to a collector, I think, is because they are in boxes. So I got a MLPA baseball, and the boxes aren't in half bad shape. But to me, I wouldn't pay much more because games like this are in box. Because honestly, these are not collected games. The only value they have are in the box, and in order to sell them in the box, I have to put them on eBay and take pictures and pay fees, and it's annoying. I have no clue what this is worth. I don't believe these are very worth much. This might sell. Like, the only place I can sell this is online. So normally I would be like, I don't want it, because I think it only sells for like $8 or $10 online, and who wants to do all that work to make $8 or $10, you know? Rise of the Robots. Maybe this has a little more value because it's in box. I don't know if the game and its own has value. Fortunately, the box is in good condition, possibly complete. I'm not going to open it now. Foreman, for real. Never. You know what? I never had this game. I don't have a clue. So it's like I said. So there, I had like $37 in value. Most of this stuff is probably like $8 or $10 on eBay, or $15. You do a lot of work. Like this one, Big Hurt. I imagine it's like $10 to $15 free shipping on eBay, and you got to do a shitload of work. And people are saying, "Could you photograph the corners?" And it's like, no. Here's a Ren and Stimpy. Has the box beat up. I've had this game before. I don't think it has much value. It's cool to have, though. You know, I like getting stuff like this. An N64 game, Backstage Assault. I think it's like a $5 to $8 game. The box probably bumps the value another $5 or so. And to be honest, what I do a lot of times is I just give my friend the boxes. If the games are only worth like $5 or $10, either I'll sell them myself, I'll give it to him if it jumps the value considerably to list on eBay. Ratchet and Clank, all for one. I guess that's probably a $10 to $15 game. Knight's Journey of Dreams. I don't think this is a game that has much value. I think it's 10 or less. Rayman Raving Rabbits for PlayStation 2. That is probably a $4 or $3 game. And then, these are the DSs that came with it. Club Penguin. I've had this a million times. It sells the same loose or in the box. I might take it out of the box and just sell it loose. Sometimes in the box it takes up too much space on my table. M&M's, Break 'em, although they are easier for people to see, and so Break 'em can't have any real value. Phineas and Ferb. This is an oddball game. Again, I have no clue if it's. I know it's like an English cartoon. I don't know if that makes it worth anything more or not, or whatever. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I imagine it's a $10 game, something like The Tale of Perot. Probably a very difficult game to sell. Probably not worth more than between $5 and $10. And Disney Jonas Brothers. Again, I will save this for the case. I don't believe this game has any value. This is probably on Amazon for, say, a penny, because Amazon doesn't let you list stuff for less than you can't put zero value on stuff on Amazon. Okay, here we go. I got some perfumes. I paid $22 for these perfumes. This is a Poison by Christian Dior. It is about, I don't know, 60% full. Don't know the value on it. Again, only $22 for everything. An Encore by Alfred Sung. I haven't had much Alfred Sung, or I cannot remember his value on stuff. And here's a Sung by Alfred Sung, so we shall see. I got a Trésor Lancôme Paris. Can't remember. It's like I've had this before, but I don't know if it's worthless or it's. I know it's not very valuable. I can possibly lot it with another one if I have another one. But for $22, I mean, come on. Perry Ellis, Eau de Toilette, hoping that has value. And then I got Geo by Giorgio Armani. Hey, if any of these are worth, like, say, $30 by itself, it pays for the rest, and then I'll figure it out. But anyway, that's the stuff I got. And this actually came from a friend who was at a flea market. He saw them. He called me up. He said, "Hey, you want this stuff?" I said, "Yes." So it was from a friend who was shopping for me. The only actual thing I found on my own in the field was this box here, and I bought it from someone I know who was like, "Hey, check this out," and that's it.